I was told that in the chat, someone asked the question of something but Dan and I both alluded to. There are limited slots at every airport in the country, right? And the airlines fight over them. And in normal airport, it's just Delta versus American. Who's going to get the slots? Who can fly where? And they compete for the best routes. They compete in their hubs, etc. DC is different because the members want flights. And as Dan made a great case for it. They're traveling a lot, doing the people's business. But the problem is you can't accommodate everybody. There can't be a direct flight from Reagan back to people's homes. And as Dan alluded to, there are very few flights from Reagan that go west of Denver. There's some, but they're not a lot. And so this buildup of Reagan to allow more members to have direct flights, again, it may have had nothing to do with what caused this crash, but the airspace over DC is too busy because of the expansion of the airport and because of 9/11. You've got civilian and military aircraft just all over the place, and that's not even talking about drones. And so we'll figure out hopefully what caused this, but there's just too much of it. And some of it is driven again by every member wanting a direct flight home, which is Dan made a good case for.
And Mark,
yeah, please.
Can I add to that? The other kind of reality to this, a lot of the FAA Congress has oversight of the FAA, and they have appropriations for airports. Members lean on the airlines with the power of the purse and intimidation to add flights.
Correct. I meant to make that point. That's what happens.
They literally, for people, hopefully I don't get in trouble with Capitol Hill, there is a special members hotline to the airport at DCA, to the air traffic control, to delay flights for when Congress gets out. You can call it, they can bump people, they can get you on flights, they can rebook you. It is a perk of members of Congress. And when the bell rings for the last vote on Thursday night, if you go to the front, technically, the east side of the Capitol, all the cars are lined up with staffers because they all have their special license plate waiting to go to Reagan. They will hold planes for members of Congress.